We have reached the halfway point. Indeed, we've nearly reached the midpoint of the year, which is a positive development given that, as you may remember, these markets are poised for a significant surge before the year ends and Bitcoin concludes. You have not yet observed anything, people, record it on a post-it note and affix it to the old refrigerator. What are they doing well, anyway? We now like to refer to it as the ancient rock. They are lulling you into slumber before illuminating these marketplaces, which is precisely what they're doing. I am so excited. I have a clear understanding of our direction and the direction of XRP. Bitcoin is growing. Cardano Solana, everything about it makes me aware of where this is all headed, and since I am loading up and bolstering the old train, I will profit from every single cryptocurrency that is available. You're done there. Good morning to all of you. We should definitely pack our crypto bags because, thanks to Bitcoin, it appears to be a fantastic day. It has decreased by 2%, closing at $623,144. Then, Ethereum decreased by 3.72%, closing at $3,162 USDT and USDC, both of which increased by 99 cents, while XRP is, well, a mean lean 50. We were around the same price 4, 5, 6, or 7 years ago. To be honest, it's rather depressing to see the entire cryptocurrency market worth $323 billion drop by 2.32%. Where will we go from here? I'm not sure about this. You know that nothing in this is 100% certain, so I can tell you how I feel and what I predicted. As you are aware, your predictions are always either correct or incorrect. This situation is 50-50. If not, I do think the bottoms are attractive. It's close to being there. There could potentially be a minor decrease of 62,620,000, which is insignificant. It's essentially nothing, but in 3, 4, and 5 months, these prices will be, and you will either be begging or not. I'm not saying you will be begging, you will be wishing that you had invested. Because Bitcoin's value will skyrocket, all your other investments will also appreciate significantly. Your other favorites, the markets, will look very different now, and altcoins will be worth 100, 150, or 200 times more. But now is the time to buy. Many people naturally dislike receiving financial advice. When we purchase while the market is in the red, something triggers our mental states, making us think, holy crap. I have to enter, you enter, and then the object returns down, and your funds are lost. When these assets lose money, buyers detest them. If you purchase an NFT at the last minute tomorrow and make it by April 30th, you will receive your payment on May 1st. If you never purchase an NFT, you will receive your payout on June 1st. Tomorrow is the day we take the picture. Once again, you will receive another compensation, as this is how we operate and how all cryptocurrency communities should be. This adds value as they launch the largest website. A game studio is now in development, and on Saturday we gave a little sneak peek at the auction. We are also developing a wagering system. The pause in the Bitcoin ETF is temporary. This is not the start of anything bad. According to Trend, it will take some time for Bernstein Investment PL platforms to achieve the required compliance. The structure for offering Bitcoin ETFs for sale is already in place. The statement suggests the use of an ETF for Bitcoin. Decline. This is really a temporary lull, not the start of a bad trend. Brokers continue to predict that Bitcoin will hit a high of $150,000 by 2025. We have been preaching about Bitcoin surpassing $100,000 this year, but we may see that this year as well. The Bitcoin mining cycle is still going strong. It claims that the decrease in exchange-traded funds for Bitcoin is only a temporary halt. The broker observes that the decline in the world's largest cryptocurrency has occurred due to the increased integration of Bitcoin's exchange-traded funds, ETF, with private bank platforms, wealth division, viruses, and more brokerage platforms. However, this decline does not indicate a potentially dangerous trend. bound in terms of price and following the halving, with no discernible impetus on either side. That is the range I have been discussing. We've been discussing this for weeks, and our range has been between 60 and 74,000. We cautioned that we would remain in this range for months before Bitcoin's subsequent surge, so don't be shocked if it surges and confirms above 74,000. There's no turning back for people, these are just explosions. Veteran of CH who foresaw the downfall of Bitcoin in 2018? He suggested that the Bitcoin boom might be coming to an end. Indeed, he adds, this is the most anticipated outcome among all the predictions. Expert chart experts say that the recent high of 73,000 indicates the end of the Bitcoin bull market. Peterby, 73 or 74, he claimed, might have been the highest. This guy is the biggest clown in crypto. He doesn't give a damn about what he says. He asserts that, if I were a betting man, he would be mistaken. This is what I am willing to bet on. I am willing to bet all of Peter's XRP holdings on the certainty that this bull market and bull cycle are not and will not end. If you can connect with Peter, please send it my way. Don't forget about the IMF. Ross Laco praises Ripples for his knowledge, advice, and assistance. This brings me great joy to share. Chris Larson, a co-founder of Ripple who led both branches of the organization, is currently sitting at GIS, the Bank for International Settlements. Pay attention, please be aware that we work closely with the private sector of the industry, and that, to help guide us in our work on fintech, we established a high-level advisory group of industry leaders from the public and private sectors last year. I'm delighted to announce that Sendo M, from Singapore's Monetary Authority, and Chris Larson, one of the co-founders of Ripple, are both members of that group. I appreciate all of your work and advice. They now recall the video in which Brad assumed control and answered the question on their behalf, eliciting laughter from Ross as they discussed the IMF and the possibility of owning a cryptocurrency. Remember all the connotations and images we've seen of Brad with the IMF? Don't overlook the papers referenced in the BIS at STE, which discuss Ripple's company operations and the performance of the XRP token. Now that we have the stablecoin kicking, the old head, Christine Lagarde, Ross Lau, who now sits at the euro, appears at the central bank for Christine. There are strong bonds among people. XRP and GRA, it's no secret, according to crypto. Dominance has suffered a great deal. Since the pump in July, dominance has decreased by almost 70%. What happens if a final shakeout dips into the yellow box? I'll start my dollar selling average approach now. The FIT 702 might be explosive, and I'm very confident that this is only the beginning of XRP's dominance. It's visible above the blue box. With a 10% domination, the entire market capitalization of $5 trillion may theoretically reach $9 to $10 trillion at this point. I accept his arithmetic. I didn't genuinely compute this. 100% of the target disco cycle is $9 to $10. Given my preference for conservatism, I can assume that you always tell us yes, 3 to 650, just like RIP. My price range is 3 to 650, which is very cautious. While I'm not saying we can't achieve these targets, I'd rather be cautious and provide everyone listening with a realistic figure so they can start selling points and gradually withdraw. If we hit these targets, well, that's just a bonus. If not, that's just something extra. Despite your impending departure, you will appear to be an absolute hero, and you will not feel resentful, because in my experience, no one ever receives meta for pilfering the profit stripe they are about to return to. You should start with stablecoins, not cryptocurrency. This large stripe was opposed to cryptocurrency, it was not in favor of crypto. PayPal has returned with cryptocurrency, and Stripe has also returned with it. We're currently sitting right in the middle, so if you like stripes, you're going to appreciate this lot's price of 120. Alternatively, are we going to get a recovery to 150? Pay attention, Solana loathes it. I don't care. To be honest, this item is going to cost 5, maybe 1,000, and we can make money on it. This bull cycle, we're looking at an easy 5x on Solana. I know it doesn't seem like a very good price. Even though the price is $134, you already know that it will generate revenue for us. I'll make the necessary adjustments, and you will have access to all the assets. I'm making the purchase, and once I do, you're free to depart. As soon as I obtain it, I'll pay for it. However, if you're willing to stay for that meager $25, you're welcome to view everything else I'll be purchasing. When I'm selling, you can see it. My next movements, and that's what the astute people are doing since they're paying attention to me when I walk them through these cryptocurrency waters. We are filling up quickly because we will be making some insane riches in the future, and we will secure this position. By the end of 2024, an Australian stock exchange will offer a Bitcoin ETF. That tweet alone is worth following. What do we observe? We can see the location. On May 1st, ETFs started to appear in Asian markets. You'll continue to witness the emergence and growth of these Bitcoin ETFs. As Peter Bratt noted, the price of Bitcoin has already surged, and we don't expect it to continue rising. We got it. Wave 2 of the US is coming, and Australia will be the next. Any higher, you better believe that institutional money from the ETF is likely to arrive. The area.